welcome from the great state of Texas. How's everybody doing today? All right. Oh, there goes my mic, as usual. All right. Hope everybody had a good week. Ready for August? We're here in Texas, and they call it the dog days of August. It gets really, really hot.
It's already hot.
Well, it is really, really hot and humid, and it sucks. At least we ain't in Houston. You know, we could be in Houston, and it's really hot in Houston. Humidity.
Well, I went to Six Flags. Yes, what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
105 outside.
Yeah. Oh, and if y'all see William over here, he's got Cujo, my little dog.
That's his bodyguard.
That's my bodyguard. That's my little Cujo. Yeah, y'all went. Well, you go early. We used to go early in the morning when they opened up.
We went. We got there when it opened, and it was just so hot. Like,
Well, yeah, it's just y'all went on a real humid day anyway.
well, like no matter like what we would do, like drinking water. Like I was strictly only drinking water and Powerade the entire day, and I was still sweating. It was hot. It was fun, but it's like, you know how I get when I get too hot. Like if I get too hot, I'll pass out.
Yeah,
So
she passed out when we was at the zoo.
so it's like
Yeah.
I got to be very careful on like.
Yeah, because she gets
Watching
overheated. She passes out.
But it was kind of like miserable, but low key was fun. But me and all of my cousins got together. About 20 of us got together, and it was just hot. It was hot. I posted it on my TikTok. Go look at it.
Well, you got to at the end. You got to tell them what your TikTok name is. They don't know how to.
I mean, Addie Baker 01.
There you go. You got to tell them. They got to know.
Go look at it. It's funny.
And on that note, on top of that, if you do get a chance, we started our. I have it as Dillinger, but I got to put it the rest of it in there because that was my dumb mistake. But on TikTok, we got us a nice page going. So please join us on TikTok too. So we got a good page going there. And I don't know what's the deal with Facebook. I've done it on Facebook, but it's like Facebook wants me to boost everything so I can pay them money.
Well, Facebook is sort of like Yahoo. It don't, Yahoo and messing out. I mean, a lot of that stuff is just sort of faded. It's not like, TikTok, all them has overtook everything.
Yeah. Well, TikTok I like TikTok anyway.
Yeah.
I really like TikTok. I mean, everybody's on there and you can talk to everybody from everywhere. So it's pretty cool, man. I like it.
I like it because, like, when you're on, doing a live video or whatever, and you can invite people to come on and talk right there with you, get their opinion just right there. They can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I get some idiots that, just want to be stupid, but you get that with anything.
Well, I've had that, and I just post nice. They've said some stuff on there, and I'm like, well,
Well, remember the day I got mine, and
I read your comments.
they're kind of nice, but kind of
They're not nice. I have read your
Well, when
comments.
hey, let me tell you something. When stupid people say stupid things, I'm gonna say shit back. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically, I say shit back.
Yeah. Well, they express their opinion, you get to express yours.
That's right.
I mean, I could say stuff back on the comments, but I'm just like,
But
Yeah, sometimes it's not worth wasting your time on.
I want them to understand that I am reading their comments.
Yeah.
And so I give a kind of a question comment back.
Yeah.
But you never get an answer back from them anyway because you're just doing it to stir up the pot. But
Yeah, well, like that one guy that got on there that kept putting a drawing of a dick on there.
yeah, see that's stupid.
That's childish.
my thing is like, I mean, I post TikToks and I have people comment on mine and say like, stupid shit to me on my comments, and I'm like, at that point, and then people in my comments will say shit back to them.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm not gonna say nothing back because then I already have people in my comments that are fighting
Yeah.
with them.
Well, the thing about it is, okay. Long story short, we all voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That makes us a target.
And it makes us a target. Hey, I'm not targeting the people that are idiots out there that voted for Democrats or liberals or whatever they want to do, because I'm not saying that just a Democrat that a lot of them are stupid because they're not, but you do got a majority of them that are stupid and they think that we're stupid.
Well, okay, since you brought that up, I've got to say this, and me and you talked about it a while ago. All right, people. And we're fixing to talk more about this, but I need to say this right now. You leftists, all of you that are out there, the Democrats, the leftists, and some of the Republicans that are acting like the damn Democrats and leftists, because you're right there with them. Is it okay for you, or with you, that with the Sharia thing, that a 10-year-old child can be married to a 60-year-old old man and be pregnant with his child? Hell no. Go on. I shared that video footage of that 10-year-old child pregnant and she's married to a 60-year-old man. That is not a good thing.
Send that to me, and I'll put it on our TikTok page.
Okay.
And that people can go on the TikTok page and see what's going on, because maybe a lot of people have not saw that yet.
Yeah, because I shared it to TikTok and
So
Facebook.
if you want to jump on the TikTok page, I'm going to try to put it. It's Dillinger right now. DELLINGER. Now I'm going to put Dillinger Trio, no filter. I didn't add that in there,
Yeah.
and I didn't know it was going to make. I was going to go back and do it because I was just trying to get the page up.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was going to make you wait 7 days
Oh, okay.
to rename it. So I will put that on there. But you can find it under Dillinger. You'll see a picture of all three of us.
Yeah.
I'll post that video today. I'll get Wim to send it to me. Y'all can go in there and check that video out. And that's the thing that we were talking about today, that I wanted to discuss with you guys, that I'm not very happy here at what they're trying to do in the state of Texas.
Yep.
With these Muslims and stuff, trying to their beliefs in that, because they don't believe in God. If you're gay, they're going to kill you. If they could ever, they're never going to pass that law here in Texas. Because I'd be over my damn dead body if that ever happens. Another thing is, they want our women to wear what do you call those? What do they call them? Burqas. Yeah, burqas and all that stuff to cover their face. Why would we want to cover their beautiful women in Texas?
Exactly.
Also, it's hot as hell. I'm not wearing that shit.
And another thing
Who
is,
wearing that?
the woman has no right. They shouldn't. No, I'm playing, because my wife would kill me if I said that in front of her.
You said that.
They want women to have no rights to rule over them, to bow down to them, to do whatever they want.
I wish a bitch would.
And
They treat them like a damn dog.
then, since they can't sexualize women like overseas like they do, they get young boys and make them do dances and have sex with them. But then you kill people that are gay. That makes no sense to me whatsoever about that.
Yeah.
So my thing is, Sharia law is a joke.
Yeah. It's
Is it control? Here's my
it
thing.
needs to be abolished completely.
Now, people, that's what you call Nazis. They are being like Hitler. And what I mean by that is they control their women. So basically, women are trapped. And another thing is, overseas, they don't like black people, and they segregate them away in prisons and use them as slaves over there too. But they don't say that on and everything. And the reason why I know that, because a Muslim guy, and you can look it up on TikTok, I seen it on there. He talked about that because he was talking to one black lady and told her, look up this and see what it means.
Yeah.
And she looked it up, and sure enough, that's what they do over there.
Yeah. Well, this also, let me ask you a question. Okay. Our deal, and I shared this also, that asked, do you think the Japan should own any property or dirt in America?
I mean, China,
China, that's right.
No.
but they
Okay.
do.
Why is it that all of these Muslims, the terrorists that has come over here and making these Muslim community only, and has their own police force and everything else, why do they own land? They're not Americans. They're terrorists. So that land should have never been sold to them, and that land needs to be taken away from them, and all that shit tore down, their buildings or whatever, but the houses remain to give to our veterans. And these terrorists need to be run out of our country, pictures taken, where they can never come back here again. What do you think?
I think people are worrying about the wrong people. I feel like the Democrats are more worried about us thinking that we're going to do something bad or we're the bad ones, but in reality, they are because they're letting this shit happen.
Yep.
Like if they're so worried about everyone being equal and have equal rights and everything else, why don't they look to see what their rights are first before running their mouth about something else? Because in the end, they're going to end up having fucking nothing. Because they're the ones saying, oh, we need to have this. Everyone has equal rights in the U.S., right?
If you're a citizen.
If you're a citizen. And in the end, who's actually looking stupid whenever these people come over here and try to take over? And then who are they going to run to? They're going to run to us because they're scared.
Well, look, they want to take over Texas because if you take over Texas, you could take over America.
Yeah.
We're the biggest one.
And everybody watches us.
Yeah. And here's my thing. Sharia law, they trying to force, they mess with people at these gas stations. Leave people that are Muslim, and I hate saying Muslim American because they're American now. If they got their citizenships, they're paying their taxes. They are American. There's no such thing as African American, Mexican American, China, Asia. If you're an American, you're an American.
If you went through the process and declared yourself to the United States, you are a American. If you have your paperwork showing that you went through all that, you are a American.
Yes, and there should be no discrimination or another name in front of that because you are a true American.
Yeah, because I can tell you right now, my brother Jimmy, my black brother, and I don't like labeling anybody black, whether purple or green, but to make it clear what the statement I'm fixing to make is, if he hears you call him an African American, you're gonna be lucky if he don't slap shit out of you because he does. No.
Look, I got friends that I grew up with.
Yeah.
That came from Mexico that became citizens. You don't mess with them about it either.
Exactly.
They're American.
They're American. And we're all people. I don't give a damn what color you're
But that's
in.
where she's coming at. These damn Democrats have divided this country up.
See, after the whole George Floyd thing, that's what divided everybody.
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, the whole Black Lives Matter thing. Okay, well, they're so worried about the whole Black Lives Matter thing, but what about everybody else?
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is, the woman that did all that, she got busted for taking all that money and not doing it out because it was a George Soros and all them thing. They gave them money to do all this because and now, I don't want to jump off the subject we went, but now I got to look at, I think that the other day, another country, they're going over the border there. They're going over the border doing what they did here over there. So these guys that are trying to fund it over here are funding it somewhere else to make it work over there. It's just a control thing.
Yeah, it is. It's all money.
And it's like, okay, I don't know if you remember this. It's kind of like, it's happened it was a very short period of time that it wasn't talked about. So you remember that cruise ship that had the hantavirus on it?
Yeah.
And you know how you only heard about it for a little bit, and then next thing you know, you never heard about it again?
Yeah, what happened?
It's because they were trying to do the same shit they did with COVID, but nobody was letting it happen.
The scare tactic. They're trying to do a scare tactic.
They're trying to do it again.
Yep.
And people are like, hell no, we're not. I don't know if y'all seen on TikTok, but they're like, hell no, we're not doing this shit again. We're not having another COVID 2.0. We're not going to be scared of this. We're not going to go to the store and buy up all the toilet paper and everything else. And that's what they said. And next thing you know, we never heard about it again because they were trying to do that scare tactic of, oh, we let everyone off the ship, trying to make everyone scared, stay at home. It didn't work.
Because true Americans are standing up. I'm proud of that. We got to stand together.
Because you notice how you never heard anything else about it?
Oh, you did. Now, and here my thing is, that's why we always like to say we the people, because look, guys, at the end of the day, it's just us. And what I mean by us, I mean the people. We got to stand united. I'm tired. I'm glad New Yorkers are standing up too. They're starting to stand up. I'm proud of New Yorkers. I'm glad they're doing it. They're great people. They need to stand up. This communism shit is a joke. We're against people right now because of this communism. You don't want this to be a communist country. You don't want it to be a socialist country. You don't want none of that crap. People come here to get away from that crap.
And it's like the Democrats.
What does that say?
That's the one with the 10-year-old.
So I feel like now
Send it to you. Yeah.
the Democrats now, you can look at somebody and you can kind of tell which side they're on. It's kind of stereotyping, but anyways, you can look at somebody and you can be like, okay, they're definitely a Democrat. And you can look at somebody else like, oh no, they're definitely Republican. And it's like, people now are like, they'll look at certain people like, okay, I don't like you because you voted for Trump. Or I don't like you because of this. And I'm like, okay.
The other one more Reclaim America.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You're right. And the thing about it is that you got people that used to like. I got friends that are Democrat. Okay, and my thing is it's getting, yeah, I already knew that
Okay.
because he's got we have but basically some Democrats don't believe in what Democrats are doing. Yeah. But I'm not trying to say this, it's the younger generation that they're hyping up to think socialism, like you guys, and younger, that thinking that socialism is a great thing. They're making it like the grass is greener on the other side, and it's not.
No.
There's no such thing as free.
No.
Nothing's free. I mean, come on, guys. They try to look at other states are trying to charge them for rainwater, holding rainwater that comes from God.
You know, I was always told that if it sounds too good to be true,
It is.
it is.
So my thing on that, now here's another thing that gets me about this. I see this thing about Texas. Texas says, "Hey, we need you to go vote on Sharia law." Bullshit. This is Texas. We have laws. We're not. Why in the hell are you telling us that we need to vote on to make sure that don't happen? Why would it fucking happen? Period.
Exactly. Why should you even ask a thing about it? Just blow it out the damn
fuck off.
Yeah.
Be done with it.
My thing is, if you ask any Texan where are they from, they say they're from Texas. They don't say they're from the U.S. They don't say anything like that. If you ask somebody where are they from, they say Texas. They're from Texas. They're not. And I guess you could say Texans are very proud of Texas.
Yep,
we are.
And you go into Walmart, you go into H-E-B, you go into anywhere, there's Texas flags everywhere. There's Texas merch. There's everything. Anywhere you go, there was going to be something. Anywhere you go in Texas, there's going to be something related around Texas. And I will see people come over here and be like, oh my God, like Texans are so proud of Texas, da 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 da, right? Okay, yeah. And like most of my jewelry is all just Texas jewelry. Literally. And there's a reason why we don't let people mess with Texas is because of how much we love it.
we're proud of our state.
And you're coming over here expecting us to you're expecting us to let you come over here with an open arm. And you're expecting us to let you come over here and do all this bullshit. And you're getting backlash. And you're wondering why. It's because you're coming over here trying to fuck with the Texas that we sit here and we love and we praise and we're proud of. And this is what you're getting.
See, Sharia law is not going to happen in Texas.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you right
Go to
now.
California. Go over there.
It's not going to happen in America, period. I'll go fight over in California.
Me too. I'll go with you.
It ain't going to happen, fucking period. Take your shit back over to the country that you don't, why are you even here?
Exactly. Why did you come here if you love your country so damn much?
Love it so much. Go back.
Yep.
Oh, because they're trying to go around the world.
They want to take over
They want to
everything.
take over. Fuck that shit. Yeah, you want to take over. But my thing is, why are they Texans, Texas governors or any of these lawmakers sitting here telling us that we need to vote on this shit? No, we fucking don't. Do your motherfucking job and kick them the fuck out.
Exactly. That's what you get paid for. Do your job.
And kick them
Greg Abbott you're in there.
Yep.
And you say there's not going to be Sharia law here. You better make sure you force that shit. Fuck Austin. Make Austin pay. Make Houston pay. Make Dallas pay. I don't know why they become liberal states like they're doing, because Texas is going to be red.
Oh, yeah. It's going to stay red.
And I'd be damn if you going to take our guns from us, because that shit ain't going to happen.
No, I damn sure ain't.
So, on that note, you're hired to do a damn job. Just like you complain about the government up in the White House, you complain about shit. We're complaining about this here in Texas. Keep this shit going. We shouldn't be having to vote on nothing. And go where these communities are and get rid of this shit. Get it done now.
Yeah,
because if it was my house, you would already been busting in my house, busting on my ass. So what's the difference? You coming and busting on us Americans and not busting on the Muslims that are doing the Sharia law?
Okay, so here's my thing, right? They were so worried about like the Mexicans and stuff like that with ICE and this and that. Okay, this is worse than that.
Yeah, it's worse than that.
Fucking way worse than that. Y'all are too worried about sending them back. Send them back.
No shit.
Like, don't worry. See, I don't see it. It's like, I see them. People coming from Mexico are coming here to be better. Because Mexico is a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, we're right next door to Mexico.
But it isn't a very good place because there's a lot of shit going on right now over there. Okay, so it's like they're coming over here to get away from that. The Muslims are coming over here to try to take over. That's the difference.
Well,
Why don't you just send them back? Like you're trying to send them back to Mexico. Send their asses back.
Well, the guys here from Mexico are not over here working. They're not over here fucking trying to kill
I know,
people.
that's the thing.
They're not over here trying to say, oh my God, we're going to, change the laws and shit.
Well, they're not standing out there on the damn street saying "Death to America."
No, they're
death
not.
to America.
They're coming over here and they love America. They're coming over here.
Yes.
They love it. They're working. They're paying, and they're building
And look, guys,
up everything.
you may not see them like we do because we're here in Texas and we're next door. We don't have a problem with them at all.
No.
A lot of the guys are really nice and respectful to us. And
I worked with a bunch of them back when I worked with HUD. I mean, them guys worked their tail off. And they send him money home. Yeah, they'll share their food with you and everything else. And
they were so worried about sending ice on people this and that. Okay, so why are y'all so scared to send them back, but you weren't scared to send them back?
And that's the deal.
Yeah.
These guys are really over here working their ass off, and these other guys over here they're trying to change the country.
And on top of that, they come over here and they become fat asses because they can eat better over here than what they're eating over there.
Yeah, but they're trying to tell us what we can eat.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't eat pork. I'm eating fucking pork. You
I
can eat my ass.
pork all day long. Oh, I need to share another video we just got where the military boys, they come up and they got this tank set up or whatever the hell it is, and they're shooting bacon over there on them. It's funny as hell.
But you know what? On their beliefs, they can believe whatever the hell they want to believe in, but keep it where it needs to be. America is America.
Well, like I just said, the biggest thing is if your country's so fucking bad, you got to run over here. Don't bring that shit here. If you're so proud of your damn country, go your ass back over there.
Yeah, don't come over here and try to take mine.
You know, they sit there and use this, oh, you Americans, y'all kill our family, y'all kill it. What the hell do you think you did when you fucking bombed all this shit? When you bombed our damn Twin Towers and all that other bullshit? You're doing the same damn thing. Two wrongs don't make a right.
They do make a left and sometimes on a road, but they want to play with that.
Yeah.
They don't want to play with that.
Oh, yeah.
But my thing is, yeah, and here's another thing that's pissing me off. These people that take up for them, they're not American. So when I want to understand something, I want the leftists and the liberals to get on the bus or on a plane and go over to that country.
Yeah,
and go with them.
Yeah.
I want the non-American people to go pick up Fauci too and take his drug ass line killer self over there too with them.
Yep.
And while you're at it, pick up George Soros and take his ass too. And then
see all the rest of them.
And just we don't have to worry about it no more. Oh, take Bill Gates too, because
yeah, and Schumer need to put in.
Yeah, take him with him.
Then leave.
Bye. I had one put. See when they put it on somebody put it on my TikTok on our page, and people were like, "Well, why don't you go?"
Exactly.
Go. Leave. Don't.
Well, that's like a lot of these actors and actresses. You've made millions over here, and you say, "Oh, if Trump gets in there, I'm leaving." Leave.
Bye.
We don't give a shit.
There's a door. I'll open it for you.
You know, you think you're so damn important because you're an actor or actress. We don't care. We're the ones that went and watched your fucking movies, and we're the ones that got you where you are. You did part of it by your acting ability, but the money came from us.
Well, let me tell you, I love Sylvester Stallone, Kurt Russell, Mel Gibson. They made him look like he was crazy. That man's a fucking genius. I love that man.
That man's smart as hell.
He is smart. And all these people that stand up for us, and Matthew McConaughey's a Texas boy. Yep. Matthew, please don't. I want you to stay a true Texan, man.
Yeah.
Stay a true Texan. Don't fall for that shit. Yeah. You're a good actor. You were kind of in between at the time. I want you to stay. I want him to stay as a Texan.
He didn't.
But I'm telling you right now.
Oh, that movie.
Mel Gibson has my respect no matter what.
Yeah.
He is a brilliant man that loves Jesus, that believes in God, and they call that man crazy.
Nah, he's not crazy by a long shot.
No.
Well, I mean, look at all the bullshit lies that came out about Trump. Anybody that they can't control,
They lie.
they lie about it. Or make lies on them, make stories on them, all this stuff. What? Oh, but I mean,
She's looking exactly crazy.
Yeah, she looked at.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I mean, if you stand up and you cannot be bought or cannot be controlled, then yeah, they're gonna try to make you look like you're nuts or
Well, that was
you're a
great, yeah.
pedophile or
Michael
whatever.
Jackson. For good example, you just said that
Exactly.
because Trump helped Michael Jackson out when they were doing that stuff to him, got him in
Yeah.
the motel room, had bodyguards to make sure nobody touched him because they were lying on that man,
Exactly.
and he was protecting them for Epstein.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to take those kids, when they were trying to ask Corey Feldman, he goes, "No,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson helped me." What's his name from Home Alone? I love him to death.
Charlie Cox.
Yes, he said the same thing. They were trying to get him to say that he saved him
Yeah.
from going to. They were trying to get him to jail.
And that's how come he had him out there at his house to try to
He
protect him.
actually, and I love Michael Jackson.
Oh, I did.
And
Damn good singer.
they were trying to make him look so bad,
Yeah.
and he was saving those children.
Yeah, he was a damn good man. I mean, geez, everybody said so many bad things about Michael Jackson. But the truth is, Michael Jackson was a damn good man. He tried to protect those children. He had that park out there for them to have a good time. He brought in children that didn't have nothing. They were poor. And they never experienced anything like that in their life. He never, ever touched one of those children sexually. Never.
And those other kids that came out on the video actually said that they lied about it because they took money.
Lies, yeah.
Because Michael was telling people about the truth about things, and I think that's why he died. I don't think he drug overdose. I think they did it.
Oh yeah.
I think they did Matthew Perry the same way because
One thing that really gets me is people. I'm going to say this, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist or a radical or anything like that. I say what I know to be true. They have an organization that if they don't like what you say, or if you're getting too much attention on a certain thing that they want to keep hidden, you're a dead son of a bitch. They're going to come at night and they're going to give you some kind of something, overdose, or they have that. I can't remember the technical or the medical name of the drug, but they can give it to you and make you look like you had a damn heart attack
or pneumonia.
Yeah.
Why is it every one of them had ammonia that died?
Exactly.
That made no sense.
Why is it now you are seeing more people with cancer than ever has been? They're dousing crap with stuff because everybody has a cancer cell in them. If you're human, you're alive, and you got a cancer cell in you. We just don't know what activates it.
And like I've always said, you can't believe in God and not believe in hell.
Exactly.
And I'm going to tell you this. Something happens to me, I'm going to be sitting right next to Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be watching. And when these bad people come to heaven, and they're freaking out because, oh, my God, Jesus is real, you know what I'm saying? And Jesus lets them look down to hell.
You going to be pushing the button to drop them down there?
I'm going to ask him if I can.
I don't blame you a bit.
Because my thing is this. People are like, there's a reason why we fear things, why we get scared, why we get happy, why we have emotion. And if somebody tell you they're not scared of something, they're lying.
Yeah.
And everybody, I don't care who you are, is scared to go to hell. You've heard of hell. Everybody does not want to go to hell.
Yeah.
But when you treat people like you do, and I'm not judging because that's going to be up to him.
Yep.
It's going to be up to God.
It's not up to us to judge anybody.
Jesus, while God does his thing. And tell Jesus every day that I love him for what he done for us, because I really do. And
well, actually, I know you do that now.
But my
I
thing
do it
is,
now.
I always
tell him I love him every day.
Because if it wasn't for them, I should have died when I was born. You know that.
Yeah.
And so my thing is this. I want to see the reaction. The reason why I'm saying is I want to see the reaction on their face when they see that God and Jesus is real.
Yeah.
Because my thing is they don't think. So how do you believe in evil, but not you don't believe in the good?
Yeah.
I don't get that. But I just want to really see the face of them.
That shows you the mindset that they have, see?
It's like people like younger kids now don't really like believe in it as much as like y'all do. I mean, I believe in you. And
Well, yeah,
all of
taught
them,
you.
yeah. So like some kids like my age now don't really like do a lot of stuff like that because they either didn't grow up with it or they had bad experiences with it, so like that. But I fully believe that the reason why I walked out of my wreck was because of you.
That's right. You still got your cross on?
No, I remember it broke.
Oh yeah, I got get you another one.
No, I had my rosary on my mirror in my truck, and I fully believe that they were there and they wrapped their arms around me because I had a pair of scissors in my visor and they flew across my truck and went into the passenger side, like, the windshield, the passenger side windshield. And I walked out with a cut on my leg and bruises. That's all I got. And my truck was absolutely destroyed, totaled. Pretty much all windows were smashed.
She hit a tree.
Hit a tree.
Hit a house.
Yeah, hit a tree, hit a house, rolled my truck, flipped it, completely destroyed it.
Because the guy hit her tire and broke it, and it spun her out.
Yeah.
He swiped her.
He
in the front.
Hit maneuvered. You know how the top people spin out? He did that.
Spun her out.
And spun me out, and I started flipping, and I flew up. And I hit a tree. My freaking, my bed of my truck was really bent at an angle from the tree.
Yeah.
The tree stopped it. The tree stopped her.
The tree stopped me from like flipping more. And like my gears were locked. I couldn't move anything. And I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I spun myself to like get to the point where I did end up hitting the tree to stop my truck from flipping. Because if I wouldn't have, I would have went straight head on with the tree, and my motor probably would have been in my lap.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would have come right up.
Yeah.
It was a miracle.
Yeah.
And I walked out of it. It was scary. It was terrifying.
She thought I was mad at her because I didn't talk to her for 2 days.
You just scared.
I was freaked the fuck out when I saw that truck.
Thought of you losing your child.
Yeah. So I was freaked out. She come in and goes, "Are you mad at me?" I'm like, "No."
Well,
I was thinking Jesus every day.
I'll tell you this: when Robert was, I don't know how old he was. He was young. He had ended up getting real sick, and we couldn't keep fluid in him, couldn't put food in him or anything, so we had to take him to the hospital. And Dr. Pickens and Dr. Dominguez, they're at the old Baylor there in Wauhatchie. They come up, and this was, I stayed by his side for 3 days. I did not sleep. I did not eat, nothing. I stayed right there because I knew if he woke up, he was going to ask for me because he was a daddy boy. Well, anyway, Dr. Pickens and Dr. Dominguez came in there and said, "William, we don't know what it is. We can't figure it out. It's weird." I said, "Well, let me tell you this." And they said, "Well, we may lose." I said, "Well, let me put it to you this way. If I lose him, y'all gonna die." I said, "I promise you, I will kill both of you if you don't get your asses down there and find out what's going on with my son. Because if I lose him, you're dead." They stayed down there night and day. They finally figured it out. It was a rotavirus that had killed a bunch of kids in Dallas. They come up there, they put an injection into the IV. No sooner than they did that, he woke up like there wasn't a damn thing wrong. And first thing he said, "Daddy." I was right there. "Well, Keith, I don't cry. But I went home, take a shower. I bawled like the biggest baby you ever seen, standing in that shower. Because it finally hit me that I almost lost him."
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, there's nothing more. And my mother lost 2 sons, and I can't imagine how she felt, you know, all the years. But the thought of losing a child is so terrifying, and that's how come we try to protect them as much as we can. But you can't be overprotective. You got to let them, you know, get out and experience things on their own, and let them fall a couple of times, you know. Because your mama, that's the other thing. Your mama, when you were little, oh my God, we thought she was going to wrap you in damn bubble wrap. She wouldn't even let you get a scratch on
That's
you.
because Dad got on to her, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Right.
And so anyway, I was over there at y'all's house, and you were outside, just sitting there. You're sort of bored. All the kids are out there running around. I said, Rita, let him go fucking play like a boy. Well, what if he breaks on it? I said, if he breaks a goddamn arm, then put a cast on it. He'll live. Yeah, let him be a boy.
Well, she was so nervous because I almost died.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
But, she finally.
I'm broadcaster. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you can't be overprotective, people. You gotta let your kids experience shit. I mean, as you experienced it, you gotta let them experience it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just experienced probably one of the biggest things, which was me going to buy my truck.
Mhm.
That was definitely an experience.
Yep.
I went and bought it. I've been saving up for it, and I went and bought it.
And she got it.
Good.
I got my truck now.
So the Sharia law has got to go around America. It cannot
This one,
say.
like, completely around the phone.
Well, you know what? It keeps it interesting. It keeps people going. But the Sharia law needs to go
Yeah.
in America. And please,
Whatever y'all do, please get rid of that shit and get rid of them people. Get them out of here.
if you don't, they don't need to. Nobody needs to be here. And don't want to be here.
And they're recruiting, and I've seen that also. They're recruiting hundreds and thousands of people, and baby, they're building their armory. They are building an army, and that right there is another thing that's against the rules here in America. I had to go down to Fort Hood yesterday, and that's our military. They belong to Texas, not the United States. They belong to Texas. They do not get deployed outside of Texas. They stay right here to protect us. And let me tell you, you do not want to fuck with them boys and girls at all. Because they're armed and ready for your ass.
All right. So I'm going to tell everybody, you see the flag sitting here, got our American flags. And the reason why, because I love America so much. I love these flags.
Exactly.
And we should all love these flags.
Yep.
We need a Texas flag.
And everything. Well, I'm going to get a table covered at the Texas
There we go.
the flag. But you do know the American flag comes first. Texas flag comes second.
Well, actually,
Yeah, American flag comes
I
first.
know that,
It's like
but
in school, we would do
the American and Texas is as one as far as
But what you just said is another thing. When you was in school, you said the Pledge of Allegiance, did you?
Mm-hmm.
When you did y'all do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, we did it every day.
And the Texas flag, we did a Texas flag.
I still know it.
So my thing is, why are other states? This is a thing that pisses me off. Is not doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Why are you not doing the prayer? Because other kids, religions are different. Doesn't matter. What does that dollar bill say? What does the money say? In God we trust.
God we trust.
So quit trying to take American stuff away from American kids. Quit pushing. I'm tired of everything being pushed on them woke. I'm tired of being pushed on them other countries. This is called America.
Yeah.
Actually, just seen something that someone sent me, and it like compares like what we grew up watching, which was like, what is it? Tarzan, like all those type of
Are you
things.
talking about like the Disney stuff or
Yeah.
the movies, the Disney stuff?
The Disney stuff, okay? I cannot harp on this more. And it just aggravates me because what the fuck? If you see what they were showing on Disney now, you would fucking just sit there and be like, you can't watch it.
Wait, this started before you even born because when the Lion King came out and the dust hits up and it says sex on there.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just saying this is where it started with them doing, even back then when they were doing other things.
But it wasn't as severe as it is now.
I know.
Like, we have all the shows like we'd watch, like, Dora, Barney, all these different things like that were just kid shows, And now there's a show that is like cows or something, and one of the cows came to the
Look at you
mom.
like you.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
One of the cows like came to the mom and was like, no, like I don't want to be a she anymore. Like I'm a they them. My name's Fred now.
Oh,
Like
you
all this
using
shit.
pronouns?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And there's kind of a controversial thing about Bluey. I love Bluey. Don't fuck with my Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey's
I love
good.
Bluey.
I love Bluey.
But people are saying, oh well, I don't like it because Bluey's a girl. Okay, no one in the show ever said Bluey was a boy. If you ever watched the show, you know Bluey is a girl.
Because they're expecting the color blue as in boy.
Yeah. But think about it, it's an Australian show. So the same things that are in Australia aren't going to be the same as
Exactly.
over here. So it's like, that could be normal for them over there. And there's a name, like, Bluey can be a boy's name. It also could be a girl's name. It's not a gender. It can be gender, whatever the fuck. Okay? But it's like these shows now that are like, oh, mom, like I'm a they, them. I'm not a she, her. And I want to be called Fred and da 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 da. What the fuck?
Well, that's the thing I'm getting at, the woke stuff that's in the schools. This is what they're putting.
This is Disney Channel.
Again, you went off subject. You jumped off, but it goes in with it.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is it starts it's in the schools. When they get out of the schools, it's on their TV program. It should not be, kids should not be thinking about stuff like this.
No. Nowhere on the TV, school, anything like that.
They need to, they need to know the Pledge of Allegiance. They need to know the, what America's all about. The fingers, they're getting taught about other countries and making it sound like it's great and it's going to happen over here. So yes, you're right, Addie. The woke stuff, that stuff like that, it needs to stop.
It really does, because I'm sorry, whenever I have kids, they're not watching Disney Channel.
It's in the books at school. They got to take some of the books out because of this crap.
So this is getting absolutely ridiculous, and this is what the Democrats are doing. I know this is what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
And it's like, I'm sorry, but whenever I have kids, they are not watching Disney Channel. They're going to be watching, they can watch Disney Plus, but not the new show.
The problem is when they let government in the schools. That's the problem.
The problem is letting government in any damn.
Yeah. That's the problem. So, why, I want to know why these teachers, they put up all these, these different flags and all this stuff, but they don't want to keep the American flag up in there, should be fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was, I don't know if you've seen that one teacher who took the American flag down and put a pride flag up and made their kids do the Pledge of Allegiance with the pride flag.
No, you don't pledge, like the job that we just worked at, and they try to get you to say, I pledge. I never say I pledge because I don't pledge shit to any fucking job. They would do that over at the job that we're, the job I left. They have a little quote thing, I pledge, blah, blah, this and that. I wouldn't say I pledge shit. And they would look at me, I say, I don't pledge nothing to this. I only pledge the allegiance and to God. I don't pledge shit to any job. So why would I pledge to another flag? Why would I pledge to another country? And why are our kids getting done this way? They're getting indoctrinated by all this shit so they can turn their kids will be indoctrinated so they, by the time we're old, or you're old, it's going to be a communist country. And it's going to, they want that. And it returns back to Sharia law and everything. They want to be one. They want to be what they call NWO, New World Order. They don't want a middle class. They want to be poor and they want to have the rich. That's what they want. And that's what they're trying to work on right now. But the American people, us that are still around, like you said, that are different, like my generation, his generation, the millenniums, it's going to have to be Gen Z too now, have to stay strong. If we don't stay strong, the country will fall.
See, my thing is, people need to take the blinders off. Like, take the blinders off, open your eyes, do the research, and realize what's actually going on.
I'm going to say one thing. They're saying it in front of you. They're not scared to say it. They keep telling you death to America. Yep. We're going to change. You're going to be, they're sitting there saying they're going to push the law, Sharia law, and they're going to make sure it happens. They already said they're done with phase 1. They're going to phase 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
They're in phases, but America's like, oh, poor them, poor me, poor this, and all that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Quit feeling sorry for these son of a bitches. I don't feel sorry for them.
No, I don't feel sorry for none of them assholes.
So take care of our kids. Here's the problem. We need that shit out of our schools. The reason why I'm bringing it up, because it's in the schools too. We need the American schools back, or let them go to a different school. Let them go to where they can pay. Get away from this fucking government shit, schools, if that's how it's going to be. And my question is, why have the Republicans not jumped in and done anything? Why has not anybody got charged for this shit?
The thing is, Keith, they're not. They have to keep the chaos going and keep everybody focused, on fear. That's the whole thing. A guy said, I watched a video this morning, and he stated, I think I shared it too. Said that the government, if everybody say, all right, say the 300 something million people, that's everybody in the United States, don't go to work on Monday, don't go to the store, don't drive, don't do nothing, just stay at home, and you withdraw all your money out of the bank. They can't give you all your money because there's only a small percentage of actual money there.
Yeah, because they use that money.
Yeah, they use that money. Okay, if you did that for one day, it would collapse everything, and they'd have to start it over. But you could start it over the right way. But it was going to take that to put a stop to everything. But because they want to make you feel scared, and you will go and work in the factories, you will work at these jobs, and you'll pay these taxes and all this other shit that you do because you're scared. You're scared you're going to lose this. You're scared you're going to get shit cut off.
That's true. You're scared you're not going to have all this kind of stuff. Yeah. And that's the reason why they figured out how to keep people tired is give them a 40-day work week.
Exactly. And the government works off of fear. That's how they manage you. That's how they get you. But people, they don't own you. They work for you. You do not work for them until y'all start standing up and start speaking your mind and saying what you got to say and let your words be heard. It's never going to change. Nope.
So basically, what we need to do is bring the pledge back to our schools.
Yep.
Bring the schools back and make it America's schools again.
Bring God into everything.
Bring God into it. Everything. Now, the next thing I want to talk about real quick to you guys, or I'm going to do a little bit more research, and I'm going to go to one and check it out, is the data centers. I didn't know there was that many data centers in Texas already.
I thought Abbott was supposed to put a block to that.
Well, there was already some here. And we're here in Ennis, Texas, and we are 30 minutes away from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We're about, close to 30 minutes away from Red Oak, and they're fixing to build a data center. They're trying to put one in Red Oak.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, a data center in Red Oak, Texas. I've watched videos of people talking about how noisy they are. They live around them, the humming and all that stuff. And you brought up the point there because I seen the same video you seen where Greg Abbott is getting paid for his promotions,
campaign stuff.
His campaign stuff because of the data centers.
Yeah.
So what happens to our land?
If that is true, and we find out it's true, then Abbott needs to give that money back, or I've lost all faith in him.
Me too.
Because those data centers shouldn't have never, ever came into Texas.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Why do we even need them?
Don't. It's all for that AI shit and what all you got on your.
What I think is what I think. I think with all this camera technology, and I watched a show called Personal Interest, where they use the cameras to look at your face and scan you and get all the data they can on you. I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That's why they need them. So they.
I'm thinking that. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not doing a conspiracy, but I kind of feel that it's control.
It is. if you speak up and they don't like what you got to say,
FBI or
somebody come to visit you at night. Yep. Because they know everything about you, what all your health is, because they can pull it up on the computer. Everything about us is on a computer.
You know, that's what, you know, back in the days when we were growing up, nobody knew nothing about you because it was on paper. Not if somebody said something, they had it. Now everybody knows everything about you because it's all on the computer.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. These data centers are going to get so much stuff on them.
Yeah.
They're noisy. I want to go visit one. I'm going to go by and hear one of them. I'm going to go see what they're like.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
They use a lot of water.
well, they use a lot of water.
Use a
But
lot.
you know, here in Texas, we do get a lot of rain. But what about states that don't get a lot of rain?
They're fucked.
Look at California when they were suffering from them fire, and that governor Newsom didn't do anything about taking care of the water flow. You know, it's just, oh my God.
It's like I said before we started, there is so much stuff. We'll never cover it all. We'll die before we cover it all. You can't. I mean, there's so much shit out there.
There's so much shady shit.
It is. And it's just built and built and built and built and built all these years.
And it's not the America that we used to know.
Yeah.
Because to me, I feel like they're non-American.
Yeah.
They don't love this country like we love this country.
Yep. To me, myself personally, I think Texas just needs to pull out because
I agree on that. Let me tell you why. Because I love them people that are with us too. I don't want nothing to happen to them because of.
Well, no, yeah, that's true. I didn't know.
If we pull out, they're done. They're screwed.
Yeah, and
because for Hood, our army's not going to turn against us.
No.
And for two, I don't want nothing to happen to people that care.
Well, that's true too, because I didn't think about it because my daughter moved to North Dakota, so yeah, she's way the hell up there.
So I don't want nothing to happen to those guys because, though, and I know you weren't thinking, because my thing is that they're going to need us just like we need them.
Well, the biggest thing is to me is, you know, and this is going to go to Abbott. Abbott, you know, you showed so many times you had a big set of kahunas on other stuff. But there's data center, there's Sharia shit, there's people that are threatening us, all that shit, and you're letting them stay there. The day they said what they said, standing out there, I should have showed up, yanked all their asses up, and hauled them out of here. I'm going to say it needs to be done right now.
Yeah.
You think so too, Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie said she'll drive that fucking bus.
Yeah, she can. I'll be the one right behind you.
Call me fucking Miss President.
Well, my thing is yes, get the gangs out of here. The guys they let out of prison. I'm all for that.
Well, they need to get cartel out here too, because cartel's all over the damn place here.
And then, but the well, yeah,
our biggest issue is if we've got these terrorists.
We got too much that is going on in this country.
Yeah, well, I mean, now right here, just close to home. We got these terrorists. We got cartel.
Well, the Muslim the Sharia law shit, all that is terrorists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're terrorists.
Yeah,
and you know, we got all this shit going on right here at our front door.
Well, my thing is, here's my question. Okay. Why do they keep saying they can't do nothing about it?
Well, shit, they're not American.
Well, they keep acting like they can't do nothing about it.
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit.
I tell you what. I'm going to put it out. Yeah, you're going to call bullshit. That's a good idea. All right. If government can't do nothing about it, this is our state. So if we can get the buses and everything and get them lined up, I guarantee goddamn to you, I get enough drivers to drive them. One of them sitting right here. I'm sitting there. You're sitting there. And if they don't want to go, we can back them up and haul their asses right to the damn border.
Well, that's the deal. They know. Here's the thing is, and this is what I keep saying. So we're swinging it back around. We off the school thing now, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to the school thing one day. Y'all. I try to keep up with you guys. Y'all too much. Y'all too much. I try to stay on one subject, but y'all keep going back around Sharia law. Okay,
we got trucks.
So
we don't even need. Hold on. We don't even need a bus. We got trucks. All we need
Yeah.
is horse trailers.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Well, I know where I can get 4 of them.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing is on all this. You're getting ISIS. They're having to find all these people.
Kind of seek, bitch.
Hold on. All the people that came from overseas and all that stuff. Okay. So you had to hunt them down. But the people that are screaming death to America
Right there.
are sitting right there.
Yeah. Oh, they don't have to hunt the some bitches. They're
I
sitting there on
don't
TV.
understand why. So this is what I can't understand is why they're acting so fucking stupid when they're telling you what they're going to do. Okay. And like you said, hard death to America. Why haven't you, like you keep saying, why haven't they drive them fucking buses over there and put them on them and take them back over there?
Oh, yeah, they take them to the border, kick their ass out, and don't tell them
This
to come
might
back.
be
They
a
come back, they get shot.
stretch. This might be a stretch. Do you think they gave the U.S. a whole bunch of money and that's why they're not doing anything?
I think they do because this is the problem. When we were raised, it was to love your country. Money, 60% is root of all evil. It is. Okay, because you got to have money to live. You do, but you don't. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because they're making people think that you have to have money to live, okay? It's just like saying gold is worth more than salt. Bullshit. Salt is worth way more than gold because you can use salt. You can't use gold. But the point I'm getting at is, yes, I feel like they gave them money. I think that they're the root of all evil.
They might have gave them the money for the data center.
They probably gave them money for the data centers. They're getting data on everything. It all is all flowing into something.
Yeah.
They don't want us to know.
Something is connecting everything together, and we cannot figure out what that is.
But see, they don't want us to figure it out because once we figure it out, they know they're going to get voted out. I want to see real farmers go for governor. I want to see real people go for these jobs, not people that were bred and raised to do this.
A steel worker, a doctor, whatever, and on top of that,
Now, fuck them doctor. I don't.
I'm talking about the good one. And there is still some out there that's pretty good. But the thing is, it's just like Smokey say, follow the money, and that will tell you everything.
Yeah, but they don't want you to follow the money because the money trickles down to each individual.
Yeah, I know, but it all comes to connect in one point. You have to follow those trails. Look, okay. Was that Leon Musk? He found trillions of dollars, or whatever his name is. I don't know his damn name. He made that freaking car. I don't care.
Tesla.
I don't even know the name of that shit. But anyway, he found a lot of damn money that was wasted and where it was at, and he followed the trails.
But what else did he find that he couldn't say? I wonder.
There's a lot more easy.
That man's smart. He ain't dumb. And he had a lot of smart guys in there going through that stuff.
He had a hell of a crew. And
but that's
he only has the best.
But my deal is this. How many Republicans were involved in this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why we need a clean house.
Yeah, we do. And that whole thing. And I'm glad you said that. The other thing is, they should never, ever be a foreigner in our Congress at all.
No, they should never be a foreigner. They should never be, because they can't be president.
Exactly.
So why in the hell is dumb in New York?
Now, and I'm going to say that, and needs to be a fact. If you are not born in the United States as an American and your family is American, you should not be in Congress at all. Because somewhere, somehow, a family member is going to get you to sort of slide the other way because, your heritage is over here. No, your heritage should be America and America only.
Well, I'm fourth generation. My dad's side of the family, they came from Germany. But you don't no, you're not hearing me say I'm a German. No, I'm a fucking American. I'm born and raised there. My mom shot me out at the hospital in Ennis, Texas.
What I'm talking about is that certain group that it's hard to explain. But anyway, Nobody should be in Congress is not a
I
true
understand.
American.
Well, also, too, shouldn't be a governor, like I said, in New York.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Omar, what's her name? I can't stand her ass.
I just
Yeah, we got her. We put her on there. Omar, she shouldn't be on there.
Yeah.
All them.
yeah. I mean, we can be here all damn day and talk about all that shit. But anyway,
But what it comes down to, the worst thing in America's having right now is that Sharia law, and they're not hiding it.
yeah,
Now they're going to phase 2. What's phase 2?
yeah.
We don't know.
When we blow them up.
Yeah, phase 2 needs to be just go ahead and the hell with the houses. Just go ahead and blow it up and be done
No,
with it.
I say ISIS go in them communities, take their motherfucking ass and put them back home, take them home.
And tear down their damn chapels and shit.
No, just blow them up. I think try to do it the.
No, I think it's his. But I will say, save the women.
Yeah, save the woman.
No, the women are the worst. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're dangerous as hell. They are. They may get treated like a damn dog, but
Well, they're
it's their
dedicated.
mind.
They like it.
Exactly. They're trained. So the women are just as
Children, I think.
the women are just as dangerous, if not more dangerous than the men, because number one, they will use their sexual part to distract you,
Well,
and then they kill your ass.
How do we go? How do we go from giving peace a chance to hate death to America? I don't get that. You know, like back in the days, it was always, you know, we are the world, we are the children, and we are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start get, But when do we go from that? You know, like John Lennon wanting peace in the world, everybody wanting peace, to America's a piece of shit.
Screwed up again.
And I'm gonna tell you when it really got screwed up. When old Obama got in that
Yep.
motherfucker and did everything he
Barack
did.
Obama. Yep.
They fucked up the school food.
They fucked up everything. That is
He was paid to do that.
the worst piece of shit president besides.
Really, he shouldn't even be listed as a fucking president. 'Cause he wasn't American.
And I'm gonna say something. Joe Biden was already declining when he was vice president at the time.
Yeah, he had dementia.
And for them, his wife should be in jail for making that man go through and do what he
Yeah.
did.
Exactly. It's all about money.
Yeah, it's all about money, and she's no better.
Yeah.
She is no better.
Heard about him in so long.
Well, he's declining. You could tell, especially when he's vice president. They already released the video, the recordings. Though I'm telling you right now, all right. Joe Biden used to talk about immigrants and all that shit. You go back and look at all this stuff about putting them in prison or all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
But my thing is this: I don't like the man. I don't care. I mean, I don't want death to nobody. Okay, on that no. But what I'm saying is, those people, his administration, his whole crew thing, all that, his wife and him should be put in jail. His son and him for making that man. He should have been retired, at home.
He did ice cream.
Yeah, and they did that man like that.
Because all he knew was ice cream.
Yeah.
He wanted ice cream. That's it. He
And
didn't
they
ice cream.
discriminated and made his name look bad just because
Mhm.
it's all about the money.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Always goes back to the money.
And we need to do a different age when it comes to presidents. This wait until they're almost got dementia or wait until they're too old.
Too
to
damn
do
old to
this.
keep
Yeah.
going now.
Wasn't JFK the youngest president? Like he's 40 something.
I think he was.
I think he was younger, yeah. Now they can put my ass in there. I'll be president. Shit.
You're too old,
I'll
man.
go over and push that goddamn button.
I'm getting too old. We're all.
Work it up.
You know that button that Trump has on his desk? It's for a Diet Coke.
Right, we know.
It's for a Diet Coke.
Hey. You know that little door that was underneath the underneath the desk?
Yeah.
You know who that was for, right?
Yeah.
Monolith Whiskey or
Mhm.
Clinton. That's where she was at.
Well, I know he has a big red button and a small red button. A small red button is for the Diet Coke, and the big red button is called boom.
Sound good to me. Yeah, let's go to the White House, baby.
He'll order you a
Should be my vice president.
He'll order you a Diet Coke.
Nah, hell with it. It had to go to Coke.
Yeah, I'm a cold guy too.
Hit that. Bam. I would have a big red button on my desk, and I'd bam, blow him up.
There you go. Me and you go to the White House, baby. I'll be president, you be vice president. We'll be blowing shit up.
I just can't believe how divided everything is, and I never thought I would ever see this. I never did. I never thought I would see people fighting with each other, divided. And it ain't really my generation, really. It ain't the boomers. It ain't Generation X, because most of us were already, non-Democrat anyway. But there's, but my thing is this: we know right from wrong. We know what's right and what's wrong. I'm not saying we all, but most of us do. But it's trickled down. Millenniums are right there with, but it's trickled down to Gen Z, and I feel bad for Gen Z because I'm watching them on TikTok fight. Like they're doing battles against one is. Here's my thing: is now it's too late for the battle of Democrat and Republican. Okay, so they're battling about it. What they need to be worrying about is this Sharia law shit.
Yeah.
They ain't talking about it.
Well, my deal is President Trump and Abbott. Abbott, you get these some bitches out of our state. Get them out of here. Send their ass back to their goddamn country. President Trump, the rest of this world is yours. Get them out. Get them out of here now. Not tomorrow. They should have been out of here a long time ago.
I say the American people need to get a waiver sign to say how long people can stay in the government, what age can go younger in the government, because these people can't stay in there for 20, 30 years. We need to change the stuff on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, they should be.
And we need to make a law if you're non-American.
Can't be in.
You can't be in nothing. You can't be here. And we'll say no. Hey, goodbye.
Yeah.
And
There's a door, bitch.
Americans that want to be non-American, we'll give you a free ticket to leave too.
You can get the hell out of here real quick.
Take the citizenship away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Citizenship.
I mean, they think America's so mean, and you want to see mean?
Yeah. We'll sure give you citizenship and send your ass over to Israel or whatever over there.
Because because I've never seen somebody hate somebody because the man is somebody's trying to do right, and you want everything to be wrong. Oh, let's free most of the prison. Let's let everybody out of prison.
Well, the thing that really gets me, Keith, is, okay, I'm going to ask y'all this. Okay, God, or Jesus, was in Israel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He walked all that country over there. That's basically where he was supposed to have came from. Okay? Why is it that all them dumb butts over there holler Allah when Jesus was the one that was over there? And Jesus died there. And he took everything to take our sins from us and everything. But yet, you got all these Muslims and everybody that's from over there that are coming over here hollering death to America and everything else. And we're the ones that praise the God and Jesus that was born over there. And he is our Father, our Creator, and all that. And Jesus is the Son. Why is it we're the enemy? Why is it that we are the ones that should die?
Do you want to answer first? You want me to answer? What did they put Jesus on?
Cross.
Why?
I can't remember it.
They didn't believe in him.
Yeah.
They didn't believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
So why would they believe in him now?
Exactly. But why is it all this is going on?
Well, you could say, and people have been saying it, I know where you're getting at, that they think the times are here where Jesus is going to come back.
It's getting close, yeah.
But how many years have they been saying that?
Well, they've been saying it for a long time, but it's getting. They see the more biblical things coming to effect now than what they did years ago.
I understand it, but they seen biblical things too back then.
Yeah, but it wasn't as strong as it is now. So.
But how strong has it got to be?
Exactly.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
We may not see it.
Man, we may not.
I'd love to. I'd love to see Jesus. I'd be right there fighting with him, buddy.
Yeah.
Be right there fighting with him, because that's what we got to do now. We got to fight for our freedom.
Exactly. Again.
We did it once before. We got to do it again.
Man. And, our generation, my generation, and boomers, and then the Gen Xers, and then Addie's group, we are all fighters. And, when I went to church this morning, I was talking to the security guard there, and then another guy, and we were talking about how the boomers, we're strong for a reason because we were put into predicaments that none of y'all were put into. And so it was beaten into us.
Give an example.
Well, like we don't quit. We don't stop no matter.
Well, that was
I know,
generation.
but what I'm saying is, even if we're in so much pain, if we're severely sick or anything, we still do not stop.
No, that was our. It started with millenniums.
Yeah, and so,
that's when the participation trophy started happening and all that.
No, I'm talking about.
No. I'm kind of making an example. Like we were taught, like we go out and party. Yeah, it's going to work the next day. You don't stay home and cry about it. You could be puking in the bucket, but you're working.
Yeah.
If you broke your hand, you're still gonna go to work. We were raised like that. She had that wreck. She went to work the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's how you were raised. We were raised.
So that's like this finger right here. You see a scar right there? You barely see it anymore. It was just dangling just by a piece of skin. I cut it with a saw.
Yeah.
And I stuck it back on there, put some gauze on it, wrapped it with electrical tape, went right back down.
That was that same finger right there. I cut it with a skill saw and hanging. I had to do the same thing.
Yep.
But that was it. They didn't just, well, they're not going to sew that.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you put it back together so when the skin attaches.
Exactly, yeah, because you have to make sure you get it on there just right. And I had somebody hold their finger on it so I could get everything done.
So back then, our thing was duct tape or electrical tape with paper towel.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you remember that whenever I smashed my thumb open, we were doing something. We were doing something at our old house, and we had hammers.
No, y'all had little hammers Mama bought y'all. Y'all would be break rocks and stuff with.
Yeah, and I smashed my finger. I think I split it open or something with a hammer. It was between a rock and a hammer. His tire. He had a white T-shirt on. Tire shirt covered in blood.
I took it off, but we didn't take it no darker, did we?
No, they're like they took. We didn't have Band-Aids, so they took electrical tape, and I think it was like gauze or like paper towel, wrapped my finger around it, and told me to go back outside. I said, okay.
That's the way it was. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Hey, the number one thing was monkey blood, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
But I understand what you're getting at about our generation. So she was raised by Gen X. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I get hurt,
I did my kids the same way I was, to be tough and everything. Yeah. But I understand where you get that. Some people didn't have that.
Well, see, I was a drill sergeant on my kids. Now with Robert, I sort of screwed up to a point because through the divorce and everything, me and his mom, I sort of felt sorry for him, and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have let up, but I did. And so Robert's full. And, he's not as strong as he should be. Or not as... The strongest one out of my three is Cindy. And she's badass. That girl don't back down for shit. She don't realize... I mean, she's starting to realize she has more of me in her than she ever thought.
Yeah, but Dean, Dean is Dean.
Yeah, Dean is Dean. I mean, that's,
Dean is his own man.
Yeah.
He's
in his own damn world. What are you talking about?
Look at him, remind me so much of Papa.
Yeah, that motherfucker's in his own goddamn world, so you never know what the hell he's going to do.
So in other words, you're saying you went too soft at what you did, huh?
Yeah, with Robert I did. I screwed up. I backed off where I shouldn't have. Robert's strong. Now, he's strong and he'll fight or whatever, and he does what he needs to do. But the point is, if he's not like tough, like I am or you are or Eddie is, all this. And he don't like conflict and all that stuff, but I don't either. But I damn sure ain't gonna let somebody bring that shit to my door.
No. Well, that's the deal. And that's what's wrong with a lot of kids these days. But I don't know, man. I want to say kind of Gen Z, but not really, because I see a lot of Gen Z kids. And, adult, and they like 80s and them's age, and they're actually standing up and talking and being like we were when we were young. They're actually standing up saying shit. So I don't. Some of them have been beat down to be weak. Some have been built up to be strong.
Yeah.
It's just it ain't as strong as it was when we were growing up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's an in between, and there should have never been an in between. Like you see, some of the preachers are coming out now saying they're making our men weak. They are making our men weak.
They're babying them.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that way. We got to make our men strong.
Yeah. Well, that's just like I had a boy I've known since he was born. He went to the military. He was a Marine. And a friend of ours, he had went hog hunting, got a hog. So we were down in the shop. We took the motor horse, hoised it up, they got it and cleaned it and all that stuff. Him and his daddy come walking in there. And he started going, and he runs out and said, "What the hell is wrong with you, boy?" "Oh, saw that blood." I said, "Wait a minute. You went over there and I ran, and you shot motherfuckers over there, seen blood everywhere, and you come in here and you gonna throw up over that damn pig blood." I said, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
She did. She was older when we were cleaning deer like a mug.
Yeah. We went to the graveyard
Yeah.
with this motherfucker.
We were through the carcass. Well, yeah, but it stank though, man.
Oh,
I don't mind cleaning it. That don't bother me. That don't make me sick. But you know that
oh yeah, the
rotten
stink, yeah.
carcass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're in the military and you see a sight of blood,
Yeah.
you're gonna freak out.
And then later on, I see him later, it was about a year later, I guess. He had his finger all taped up. He's got a bandage and it's all taped up. And I said, "What the hell did you do with your finger?" "Well, I got a cut." I said, "How'd you cut it?" "Oh, paper cut." I said, "Wait a minute. You got that big ass bandage on that damn finger for a paper cut."
I got a paper cut right here.
And I said, "Take that damn bandage off." So he took it off. I said, "It was a little bit long. You barely see something." I said, "Our Marines, if all our Marines are like you, we're screwed. We
Well,
are
that's
totally fucked."
well, that's that part is getting at it. Is they're getting too soft.
Yeah.
I'm, the military's supposed to build you up, but I don't know how it works anymore. 'Cause, when my dad was there and then your mom was there, they couldn't get out or do stuff that they used to. But I think it's changed because Trump's changed a lot of the military stuff now. Back to strong.
Yeah. It made it more tough.
Back tough, yeah. All right. Well, I still want to visit a data center. I want to check that out. I want to make a video. I want to go and check one of those out.
Let me know. I'll go.
And that way I can put it on here. That way we've been on for a while. We need to skedaddle. I got things to do today.
Yeah.
So you ain't got nothing to do.
I gotta go grocery shopping.
Yeah, grocery
I
shopping.
gotta get gas. I gotta finish my clothes.
Yeah, you definitely want to get gas while it's cheaper right now because it may go up by morning.
Well, hell,
When I leave here, I'm going to Murphy and fill up.
well, we can get all that done. So, guys, please subscribe. Go on there. Leave some comments for me. I want to know what you think about the Sharia law. I mean, what do you think about people hollering "death to America"? How do you feel? And the hell you gonna say?
I was just going to say thank you, Dodie, Geronimo, Jacinda, all you followers. I want to thank all of you for watching us. Your comments and everything mean the world to us. Murphy's at Ennis, Murphy's in Wasatch. Appreciate you guys. Let me see if I say this right. Black
Land.
Lumberyard in Ennis.
Black Land Building Supply.
Yeah, I always want to call it. I don't know why I always want to call it Black Yard. I don't. But anyway, Black Land. Moment's Place in Italy. You guys, you are the greatest. Appreciate y'all, and I want to say thank you and for your service to all our military and our first responders, all the medical people. Y'all don't get things enough, and especially our fire departments, guys. Y'all need to go by. Hell, take them some donuts to show appreciation and show them, say that you appreciate them, and that would make them feel good. They don't hear it enough. Remember, think of others. Try to do for others if you can. Always have a heart, not just once or twice a year. Also, Red Cross. We want to thank you, Red Cross, for everything you do. You don't get recognized enough. Guys and girls, check out Red Cross. See what they need. Try to help them as much as you can.
You got anything to say, Eddie? And America, when y'all get a chance, make sure we teach the young the meaning of our flag and pledge of allegiance, please. And that way they understand and respect and honor where they live. And go on and tell me what you think about the Sharia law. I don't believe that. Do you think that we all three should go get a bus and go take care of it?
And we should get a
I'd be glad to.
But no, but for real, tell me what your thoughts. Go on there and leave your comments. Flood the comments. I want to know. And please subscribe. It'll help us out a lot.
Yeah.
And build us up, and we appreciate it. And I can get out and do some more things. And like I said, I want to visit one of these data centers. I want to go listen to it and see how bad they sound. And Greg Abbott, give the money back.
Yep.
Be a man. Be a true governor. Give the money back if this is true.
If it's true, you want to be reelected, you need to give that damn money back.
We didn't vote for you to take that money
That's right.
from the evil. All right, everybody, God bless and have a great day.